Welcome to Eggs with Eddie on this very sunny day. So, all we're going to need to do to make some lovely poached eggs on toast is to firstly have some toast at the ready, right over here. I'll put these bowls away, we don't need those. We need some fresh parsley over there, so we're going to be quick like a cat while the eggs are cooking. And then we're going to need two, because I'm making lots of eggs, pots with boiling water on the top. Okay, now apparently the secret is to break the eggs, as you can see, into a cup. Just like that. Try not to break the yolk, because then it won't cook evenly. Okay. Now I'm going to smash this idea that you need to use vinegar when poaching eggs. You do not need to use vinegar. All that's going to end up happening is that your eggs are going to taste like vinegar, which is fine if you like the taste of vinegar, but if you're like me and you don't like vinegar, well, you don't want that. So what you need to do is firstly grab a device that's going to keep time, and what you need to do, depending on how you like your eggs, I like them quite runny, is to set a timer for the amount of time that you're going to be cooking. For me, to get it just right, that the yolk still has substance and it's not going to, just fall apart. But as soon as you cut into it, the yolk is going to go everywhere, which is great. I set a timer for 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So what you're going to need to do is bring up some water to the boil. Now you add a teensy little bit of salt, that's all you do to the water. You bring it up to the boil and then you turn it to a gentle simmer. You wait for the water to calm down. And then here we go. Now, we've got to time this quite cleverly, okay? So what we're going to need to do is, in order for the eggs to stay together, we're going to need to stir the water just like this. And once we've got it stirring, the current has been set, pour the eggs into the water. Just like that. If you have a look at the eggs, they go round and round in a circle, just like that. And the secret is to set the timer straight away, which I haven't done. So we'll see how that goes. Why is it disappeared? What's happening? Great. So I'm setting it now for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, now this is where we're going to need to be very quick, like a cat, and chop up the parsley while that's cooking. Here's some I prepared earlier. Now, I don't pretend to be some kind of wizard with this, but and I normally chop too much parsley, but you can never have too much parsley. Like that. I find that practice makes perfect with these eggs. Sometimes you might break the yolk into the cup, and then it won't cook evenly, sadly. Sometimes you might get the timing wrong, and it all depends on the quality of the egg as well. I mean, if you're using sort of the freshest, most organic thing, well, it's going to cook really well. But if you've got some of the cheaper eggs, then they won't cook as well. Okay, so after that extremely long wait of 3 minutes and 10 seconds, we're anticipating it's going off, the eggs are ready. And then what you do is immediately turn off the heat, and then I always use a spoon that's got like holes in it, I don't know what you call it, to drain the water. So what you do is you grab your eggs underneath, which as you can see have formed a nice yolkiness, whatever, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it seems to have worked. There's one egg, and what you want to see is a nice mozzarella kind of squishiness about them. Here's the second egg. Amazingly, this one looks like it's cooked more than the other. These. Just like that. And then sprinkle some, see, I always do too much. There's loads here. There you have it. Eggs with Eddie.